Oh, welcome, Bobby. Thank you for being here. I'm even a minute early. A minute early, you say? Yes, I'm a minute early. Hey, Iron Dog just come in. How you doing, buddy? Nice to have you here. Good to see you. Had a rough day today. I've had my feelings hurt. Yeah, they were hurt pretty bad. Then somebody went and hurt them again. Yeah, they made a video and hurt my feelings. Kicking it with Karen, Beyond Sauerkraut premiere. Beyond Sauerkraut special edition number 9, Arizona, because what happened to spring and Minnesota? It's all Omar's fault there, kicking. If you can hear me kicking it with Karen, it's all Omar's fault. You're watching Ice Road Truckers. Well, so was I. But I decided to come here and associate with my fellow YouTubians and not watch Ice Road Truckers. Jamie's live. How are you doing? Nice to have you here, Jamie. Good to see you. I'm doing excellent. Other than my feelings were hurt. Nice to have you here. Did you catch Alf's video there, Bobby Sprinkle? He didn't. He did a feelings or hashtag feelings video. Yeah, that was funny. That's nice of you there, Jamie. It's real nice of you. Um, Anyways, I was watching Alf do the heart pirate radio tunes for the heart, mind, body, and soul. Picker Rick 2 is live. I was watching the flooded video, the flood survey and the flood that Alf had. And I commented on there why he was driving the wife's car. Is it because he didn't care if he lost it in the flood, or is it the Ford pickup couldn't cut the mustard in the flood? I was asking for a friend. Initials BS. I got your back, Bobby. See, I got your back. I'm looking out for you. I knew that wasn't his Ford Ranger. And I'm a nice guy. Gonna let Rex run. I'm a nice guy. And I'm the first one to put a like on her too, even. Da, da, da. Just a second. Yeah. There we go. Hey. Let me get back into this. Sorry about that. But I try to help everybody, anybody and everybody I can. There. Jeff. Okay, yeah, Jeff's here. We can start now. Good evening, Mr. Feelings. Nothing more than feelings. Did you like it? But I got a bad comment on Facebook. Sorry, dude. If you're that butthurt over something I said, then you need to evaluate your life. So. Hi, Christy. You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. I met Jamie's wife last night in Rindas. I believe it was Rindas. Hell, I don't know. I think it was Rindas. I had about 25 of my closest friends give him some thumbs up or give him some channel support. So, and Jamie is a guy. So don't be sitting there saying you look lovely as ever because Jamie is a guy. But he does look lovely as ever. You're welcome, Christy. No, but I had a guy just this morning before I even got on my live stream. Wrote me about, I don't know, 3 or 4 paragraphs, on a post that I done. And called me everything, almost everything but a white guy. Because the way I feel about certain things that are going on in this country. I really didn't care what the guy had to say. So, I just considered the source and went on after I deleted his comment because there's just too many F-bombs and everything else in it, and people don't need to read that. But, I guess some people, they're still mad that Trump won and, Hillary lost. Yeah, it was about that. I did. I left him a comment back, that I was going to post a video that he could watch. Maybe he'd get the gist. I don't know if he's watched it or not because there's no comment from him. So, how you doing, Tammy? You're looking lovely as ever. You're still married to Bobby? No. I made, for a better lack of the term, I made masturbating beef tonight. I can't either. Everything's going great, and they're upset with him because, he wants to put them to work, and they want to stay off work. I need my crayons and a safe space. That's right. I'm glad you're doing good. Yeah, I made masturbating beef. Beef stroganoff. Yeah. I used beef that didn't have any legs, ground beef, and I made beef stroganoff. I get them 2 words confused. Beef stroganoff. So, right. I don't know, Bobby's going to punch me. Or is that fist bump? Yeah. Yep, there you go, Tim. That's right, Tim. So, yep, I'm clarifying it for you. That's right. Brad, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. Good to see you. Then somebody made a video today telling me about their feelings. They got hurt. I got butt hurt so bad I got a crack right down the middle of her. Yeah. So I'm sorry, I'm offensive. That's funny. Yeah. I like them keyboard warriors, man. I'm telling you. Some of them. It's a good thing I don't live by you. I'd come over and I'd show you what for. Hey, buddy, if you ever get to Michigan, look me up. I'm right here. I'm not going nowhere. I'll tell you what, I can't run, so I'm going to have to sit there and fight, so it don't matter, you know. I'm sorry to hear that. Did you try a toilet plunger? Did you finally get it out? Yeah, it was funny, wasn't it? In all honesty, are you okay, Jeff? That does concern me because when you choke on something, you should actually go to the hospital, they say. It probably did hurt my channel. It probably did. Um, you're probably absolutely right there, Yankee. Um, you know, but I don't want people thinking I am what I'm not. You know, you know, I am what I am, and I'm. I guess for the longest time, everybody, some people come in and I try to, I don't sugarcoat nothing. You know, I try to be respectful. I do. I try to be respectful for other people's feelings and other people's opinions. I let them say whatever they want, as long as it's not disrespectful or vulgar. I'll let them say what they want. I don't. I don't censor. You can talk all day long if you don't like Trump or the Republican Party or anything. You can talk. You can tell me all day long you don't like it or whatever, and we can talk about it. But if they have an opinion, I too have an opinion, and I don't try to inflict my opinions on people. If I say what I say. If they don't like it, they don't have to listen to it. So. And the same way goes with me. If they try to inflict their opinions on me, if I don't like to listen to it, I don't have to. And that's what's great about America is, you don't have to, follow everybody's opinions. And I'm just, that's probably the biggest reason why I put that out is because, when people sit there and call me names, and it happens. How you doing, James? You just figured out how to get on here? Okay, everybody. James Black right there. I went to school with him. You remember the Christmas video with Mrs. Claus and Santa Claus and, the farm out there in the building? He's the guy that owns it. So, him and his wife. And in fact, I got to see his lovely bride the other day when I was at the hospital. She was taking care of my wound. So. And his wife's name's Lori. So, but how you doing, James? Nice to have you here. He gave me a quart of honey, fresh honey. I got to go pick it up. It's at his house. He's going to start raising bees. His dad had them, but I guess he's going to take care of them for his dad now. So that'll be pretty interesting. You made a new song, Golden Freddy? Well, that's pretty cool. I think that American vid pretty much says it. Yep, it does. So, yep, you and Tim made a new song, Riding Your Pony? Well, that's pretty cool. See, it's pretty easy now, isn't it, James? You get on here. You can make your own channel. You can do your own videos. That would be something that you and Lori had to talk about doing. Your pond videos and stuff. People like that kind of stuff, man. Set up a couple of cameras on by the pond. You know, they're not that expensive. My foot's doing better. For those that didn't see it this morning, I went back yesterday and they pulled up the carpet squares where I bled all over the place. They pulled those up and threw those away and put new carpet squares down, which was fantastic. I applaud them for that. But I do believe they should have picked up the rest of the glass that was laying on the other carpet squares, and they didn't. So, and I figured, you know, it probably won't be until tomorrow or Tuesday, but I figured somebody from corporate or from the Goodwill will call me and ask me how I'm doing. They got my phone number. You would think they would do that. I don't know, maybe not. Said you're too sweet. She will save it for you. That's right. I'll come back. I'll come by and get it either. I don't know, maybe tomorrow or Tuesday. So. I'm too sweet. She'll save it for me. I've got. I got something special for her, James. I'm going to bring her out. I make the wine, and she loves my some of the wine I make. But right there, James, that's the banana wine I was telling her I made. That right there. I'm making it right now. And if I knew how to make mead with your honey, that would be cool. But I don't know how to make mead. Mead's a pretty tough process, I guess. I had 10 gallons of honey waiting to go or waiting to be there, but the guy closed down. So I don't know where he went. I have no idea. I don't even know if the mead's made or not. So I have to check one of these days. So this is what we do on my live stream. I just sit there and look pretty. Hell, they all know I can do that. Oh, yeah. And the last bottle I gave her, she got so drunk she threw up all over the place. Some good stuff, man, I'm telling you. I got that root beer wine. It's got a good alcohol content to it. It doesn't really taste like root beer too much. You might have to put a little root beer flavoring in with it, but I bet that stuff is good on ice cream. You don't have school on Friday, Golden Friday? Well, congratulations. Oh, that's Good Friday. Nobody has school on Good Friday until 2024. And then, you know, they'll change all that religious stuff. We'll all be going and, you know, bending over on prayer rugs at noon. Guys better get in all the bacon you can, because after 2024, you probably won't be able to find bacon. So, right. So how do you like working for the state, James? You just got a job working for the state. You know, holding that shovel. You haven't had school for 36 years? Oh, I know, Tim. I know. Me either. 37 for me. Vinny G, how are you doing, brother? Nice to have you here. You didn't have to do that, Vinny. It was nice of you, but you didn't have to do that, brother. I appreciate it. Yep, I got that show. I used to work on a road crew myself, but I worked for a private contractor. But we didn't get to. We only did that in the morning while we was waiting for our coffee to cool down before we could go to work. That was it. I know, Golden Freddy. I was dancing like nobody's business. I had heels kicking up in every direction, just like the good old days. Jay, I could watch people work all day long, just like the best of them. You do know. I know Tim, you pulled me up on stage and I was like, oh my God, the dog's up here dancing. That's right. You do know that you can buy accessories for, to hold your cigarettes and your cup of coffee. It's a little cigarette holder and coffee holder that hooks onto your shovel handle. You guys do know that, don't you? That way you can just hold the shovel like this, coffee, put it down.
One.
Because I'm not going in that.
That's all you got to do. 1995. Almost. Yeah, me and Timmy was almost dating. You're right, Golden Freddy. We were almost dating. Say hi to Vinny G Cap. Yeah, no. Yeah, you're watching them cars while they're texting. Yeah, I know. I used to have cars follow me right into the construction zone. I'd pull in and they'd be right behind me. I don't follow me. I'd have to keep touching the brakes. And they're looking, blowing the horn. What are you doing? Hey, idiot, you're in the construction. Get out of here. You're under a tornado watch? I know. All because of you, I can't watch my highway through hell or Rescue 401 right now. You guys ought to be ashamed of yourself. Putting your safety over my entertainment. Daisy Mae, good evening. How are you doing? You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. Did your wife ever find that Adrian City public dump there, James? You're ashamed? I'm so sorry to hear that, Tim. I know. Putting your own safety in front of my entertainment, that is just no way. That's right. Boycott the Weather Channel. They're never right anyways. Well, she couldn't find it on her phone, but if you come to my channel on a laptop or whatever, if you guys got a laptop, you'll be able to find it. Yeah, no, yeah, that's what I was saying. Putting your own safety in front of my entertainment. Imagine that stuff. Hopefully they decide to run it this evening. It'd be nice. All right. If any of you guys are in Lower Michigan, August 17th, they're going to have a car show and an antique tractor show at his farm. Pretty cool. Are you raising money for something there, James? I have to check, but if I'm not doing anything that day, I can bring the hot dog cart out and, you know, I can donate some of the money to your charity. I don't know. Maybe that might work. I have no idea. She's giving one of the kids a bath, but I'll tell her, Yankee. Yankee says, good evening, Kathy. He said, good evening. That's right, because Dog says we're dating. That's right, Timya. Me and Timya's been dating behind your back, Golden Freddy. We just didn't want you to know it. Because, you know, Timya knows how to back it up. I have no idea what I just said. I don't even know what the hell that means. Don't think you're going to make it, Jeff? Well, it'd be nice if you could. You're fashionably late, Kevin. Well, welcome to the party. You finished up your A-frame? That's pretty cool there, Junkyard. Are you going to get popping? That's right. But you do realize that was all in Golden Freddy's dream. He was just dreaming all about that. His dream is my nightmare. That's right. Nope, I'm on Sunday night and Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard there, Nero. And then Monday through Sunday, 6:30 a.m. or Saturday and Sunday, 7:30, whatever time I get up on Saturday and Sunday. Right, there's no voodoo truck there, Tim. That's right, that's what I said. Well, that's pretty cool. You just bring a toy for the Christmas kids that come out to the Christmas barn. Got to keep them Christmas barn fun for all. Yeah, that's right. We've seen all the toys out there that, you know, I did video it, so it's pretty cool. I was laying in the hospital bed. The wife takes off. Next thing I know, she comes strutting in the room with Jim's wife. Somebody come here yesterday or the day before and took plywood shelf, I was told the other day when we went over and looked at it, the guy that originally bought the thing on a land contract would be back to clean it up that day at 11 o'clock. I looked right at the guy that owns the place and I said, you'll never see him again. Oh, I'm just telling you what he said. I said, you'll never see him again. If you believe that, you'll never see him again. Hasn't been here. That's just a little something there, Golden Freddy. Me and the wife have to work out first. Somebody's here. Oh, that's right. Joyce, good evening. How are you doing? You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. I don't know. What happened? What happened? Golden Freddy. I'm glad Golden Freddy's telling me everything because I must have been way too wasted to remember any of this stuff. Yeah, he's probably waiting until Monday. Yeah, you're right. He's probably waiting until Monday. Probably. But some new material. I don't know if Golden Shower can or not. I have no idea. Maybe he could. But he doesn't have school Friday there, Kevin, so. Yeah, she was. She was just a bebop and clear around that dance floor. She had everybody looking at her, Kevin. Yeah. Yeah, it is a touch old, isn't it? Yeah, we need to come on a different subject there, Golden Freddy. Um, let's talk about you and your girlfriend, Tika. That's right. We need Kathy on here. By the way, you're looking lovely as ever, Kathy. Isn't she just wonderful, people? Yeah, I call her cute, beautiful, sexy, and handsome. Brain dead to the max. Yep. Yeah, she can have me. Next subject. I gotta wait about 6 more years before she can drink, and then I'm gonna get her drunk and make her dance all over the floor. Might as well. I'm doing cartwheels. Yeah, I bet you are doing cartwheels. Oh, so. But it's nice to have you here, Golden Freddy. Yeah, I had a great weekend. Might try to make some beans and rice this week. That's pretty good. I like beans and rice. What time's dinner and what day? I'll come over and see if they're any good there, Jeff. That's funny. Are you going to put anything in it? I actually like, chunks of ham in my beans and rice. Are you talking red beans and rice, or are you just talking pintos and rice? Anybody can make pintos and rice. I want to make red beans and rice. Thursday, 5 p.m. Okay. You like beans and rice too? I bet you do. I like red beans and rice. I like it with a sauce, either a good ham, or with a good Polish sausage, with a spicy sausage in it. Not the andouille. I've never had andouille. I do have it here, but I think it's probably way too spicy for me. I don't know. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, but yeah. Um, uh, red beans and rice with goat meat. I have never had goat meat, but I bet it is good. Um, so yeah, rice, onions, all good. That's right. So, yeah, better roll the gas out though. That's right. You're absolutely right. I can roll the gas out like no other. Sounds like a foghorn going off. Yeah, isn't it odd? Yeah. It goes to prove that there was something going on with between the aliens at Roswell and the sheep. Yeah. I'll show you hate. That's a moderator. So you can have Bubba Bass Saturday morning. You're funny, Tim. Oh, don't tell me this thing froze up. Okay. We're back. So, yep. Really big monkey. YouTube channel. The guy's got a hell of a good accent on him. And the guy does outside camping, and he does stuff, you wouldn't believe, with just the bare essentials, a canvas and some rope. He's made hammocks up in the tops of trees to lay in there and go camping over the weekend. But he made red beans and rice with alligator, and it actually looked pretty good. Yeah, don't bite the bubbles, Tim. Just don't bite the bubbles. Welcome, Big Steve. Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever also. While you're in the bathtub there, yeah, Tim, you can bend over and chew your toenails, get them manicured up. You're looking fat as ever. Yeah, well, Yeah, inside camping is called going to bed. That's right. Yeah. Unless you take some chairs and you turn them back to back and side to side and front to front and whatever, and you drape blankets over them, then you can sleep underneath the blankets and it's like your tent. Um, do you have a passport, Steve? Probably not. But he is trying to get out of California. There's a select few that is trying to get out. Just me, Steve, and Brian, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 is trying to get out of California before the big. We can't put a wall on the southern border, but we can put a wall between California and the rest of the country. Sunday Night Chat, Elegant Homestead is live. I didn't get to read what he wrote. Huh. Well, I guess. Okay, wham! That's right. Do they know you're out wandering? That's right. By golden shower. I know. Just been timed out for 300 seconds. Consider that a warning. I know it's starting to get repulsive. It does get old. Don't mess with Kathy. Don't you mean don't mess with Kathy there, Big Steve? Kevin says, gee, Kathy, now I'll never get to learn from his pearls of wisdom. All right, I will, James. I will. He's coming up for Easter, so I will tell him then. Oh, I've been looking for you, James, actually, for one of them natural gas or propane house generators, Uh, he has no electricity there at the farm, and everything he runs has to run on generators. So the power company will put power there, but they want 20, I don't know, they want an extraordinary amount of money to run it to his place. And they're right there. They have to cross the street, and they don't want to do it. And to put poles up. And he's offered to dig and all this other stuff, put down the lines, and they don't want to do it. It's just cheap for them to, it's the same price if they just come across the driveway or across the street, or if they take it clear to his barn. All right, I will. Christy, you're supposed to time out Steve because you look like you're sad. I don't know, Timmy, what's popping with you? We just seen Golden Freddy pop out of here. Here we go again. There we go. You deserve it too, Steve. Go ahead and get him, Christy. Get him. That's what that little blue wrench means. And he popped out too. Warning. That's funny. But I have been looking. Every place when I go into a classified or whatever, or an auction site, I look and see if they got any of them. You can buy them things pretty reasonable from people that owned them and had them at their houses and took them out. You can get a 10,000 or a 20,000 kilowatt generator for depends on how old it is, but you can get it anywhere between 500 and 1,500 for a good for one, and they're around $4,000 to $9,000 for them, depends on what you get. Always wanted to hear you say that, huh, Kevin? Yeah, there you go, Sunbelt Reynolds, yeah. So he uses generators for all the Christmas lights and stuff like that, and it takes an astronomical amount of fuel to run all them Christmas lights. And I was telling him, hey, if you get one, if nothing else, if you can get one of these house generators, they run they're very economical and they run cheap, But the solar is another good thing too, because you can battery bank all that. And, nobody's there during the day, so there's no electricity being used. I have no idea why he is. I think he's jealous. I do. Timya, I think he's jealous of me and you. He said we were out dancing and holding hands and all that, and I think he's just jealous of me and you. I think he wants to make you his girlfriend. And I keep telling him he can have you. I'm happily married. Oh, yeah, he is. I've been around the block or two. He's jealous. Yeah, the bigger the better. More lights up, 30,000 lights just isn't enough. I know it isn't. It isn't enough, is it, James? I've got if nothing else, I've got a 6,000 watt generator I can bring out this winter if you need another generator. So just let me know.
Yeah, well.
I didn't have a tattoo. See, Mama washed it off.
Yeah.
What tattoo was it?
You got a hair on your finger.
Hello. Sick.
Ain't mine.
Round. Yeah, I got sick pride.
Rob?
He been on the block too. The dog. Somebody has walked him. You're right. So. Yeah, they got them 50,000. Yeah, toe behinds. He's looking actually for something that he can afford. Something cheap. I don't blame them. They're not out there all the time. They're just out there on some weekends. You know, they have Christmas parties out there, pool parties or pond parties and stuff like that. I've been to a few of them. It's pretty cool. I like it when they invite me out, and Kathy. So. Oh, there you go. Golden Freddy's gonna dab on them haters. Oh, well. Damn. Now Golden Freddy, he can't. Well, Timmy can't dab on the haters now either. Life of a YouTuber. Oh, welcome back, Steve. Nice to have you here. Yep, watch the construction. I do that. I watch the construction auctions. I watch them all. I probably spend 2-3 hours a day looking at auction sites. You never can tell what you're going to find. Like I found that one where I went up to Stockbridge and I bought 2 or 3 restaurant tables, and it had stuff on them, and it looked like a hot dog roller, so that's why I bid on it. I bid $20 and I got it, and it was a 9-roller hot dog roller, brand new almost. I'm pretty sure it is new. I think they had something on it and just, you know, it leaked on it or whatever, because there's nothing on the rollers. I don't think they ever got to use it. I got 3 tables, a box of coffee cups, 50 lead crystal whiskey glasses, a dozen margarita glasses, probably $500 worth of kitchen utensils, knives, spatulas, tongs, all that other stuff. Boxes of lids for coffee cups, filters, charcoal bricks for cleaning grills. Yeah, I got a bunch of that stuff, man. That was probably the best thing I ever bought for $20, besides a marriage license to get married. Kathy's on the warpath, timing out. Itchy trigger finger. There you go. That's right. Knowing yourself. There you go. Yep. Well, you're still talking. That's right. I'm annoying as all hell, huh? There, Yankee. No. Well, I'm glad Christy feels better, and I'm glad that Big Steve's back. No. Getting the boots not something to be proud of. I know it isn't, Jeff. I check auctions all the time. I go to the Shop Goodwill. I go to the Victory. I go to the construction heavy equipment auctions. Just because they're heavy equipment doesn't mean they just got heavy equipment in there. You always get the brute and you're damn proud of it. Well, as long as you like it, I guess it's fine. I run through the classifieds all the time. Oh, Jeff is jealous of you? Huh. I don't think Jeff is jealous of you. If Jeff was jealous of you, he'd time you out, Big Steve. Yes, that was Vinny G that was in here earlier, Christy. Vinny G, nice man, comes in here every once in a while, talks, says hi. I go to his live streams every once in a while, talk to him, I watch him. He's got the utmost respect for me and Kathy, and I have the utmost respect for him. He's from Australia, trucker. So, yeah, construction and farming auctions, yeah.
Straightforward.
Yeah, he's straightforward. Who has the most? Big Steve does. He had 9 one day, I think, 9 or 10. No. Why would you like to try to break that record, Tim? World heavyweight timeout champion, Big Steve Entertainment.
Person is very
So what the in-home nurse have to say to you, Jeff, this morning? Jeffy, Jeffy, wait, maybe. I can't show that, Big Steve. They won't let me. Heavyweight, maybe, that's right. Did you notice anything there, Jeff? Take a quick look. I know. Nice to have you all here. It really is. How do you get time out? By running your mouth? You know, we don't mind a good conversation, but when somebody starts being offending or whatever, they get timed out. Big Steve gets timed out just because he likes it. He don't care.
I mean, it's not.
It's only for 5 minutes, but Big Steve don't care,
Yeah.
and he likes doing it anyways.
Where'd you get that?
Did
What?
you really?
Where'd you get it? Why was it in your coat?
What was it?
From where?
What is it?
You don't be taking food from your mom's, bringing it home in your coat.
What was it?
Cheese.
Oh yeah,
There's cheese here. You didn't need to bring your mother's cheese here.
a sliced cheese.
Yeah. 2 slices a second ago. Get out of here, Grudge.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Uh-oh.
No.
I know what well, maybe he'll see the error of his ways there, Jeff.
That's too bad. You should make dinner. Let her know now.
He is an odd bird, but he is everybody's friend. I like Steve.
Yeah.
He knows we're just playing with him. So. Yeah, right. An idiot don't deserve to be punished. Yeah. You're not gonna get timed out. It's just people that are. There's people that come into some of these live streams that all they want to do is come in and cause trouble, and those are the ones that get timed out. Big Steve Entertainment, he comes in and people there's just a select few that have the blue wrenches and they time them out. That's because a lot of times he asks for it. Sit there and start an argument. Yeah, go ahead. I bet you can't. Bam, there they go. They're gone. So, Flappy Bird, Tim. Yeah. So, but Big Steve would tell you he's not he's He doesn't get upset with getting timed out because he sits right there and he'll watch the stream from being timed out. How you doing there, Rolling Homestead and Wild Edibles in Wisconsin? How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Good to see you. Kevin's here to cause trouble. It would be epic if Kevin Helmy would time me out. Go get him, Kevin. Oh. Kevin Miller, I'm glad you're here. Jim Black's in the he's in the chat room. He wants to talk to you when you come up about solar power. Jim Black, Kevin Miller 1. Kevin Miller 1, Big James Black.
Wait a minute.
Yes, that's Jim from Sand Creek. You put the okay. I'll take the wrench away. You can't hide them or fix them. Uh-oh. I think that was a challenge there, Kevin. Had to go to the hospital this week, Kevin, the emergency room. Stepped on a piece of glass at the, he don't got the, did you see that, Kevin Helmy? Huh. Anyways, I stepped on a piece of glass at the Goodwill and went right through my slipper into my foot, and I bled like a stuck hog. They called the ambulance. They come there and they said, well, there's no sense. Can you drive? There's no sense of taking you by ambulance if you can drive. Yeah, my wife's coming. But he's begging, Kevin. He's begging. So anyways, I had to go there. And then they found a piece of glass in my foot. James' wife actually found, Lori actually found the glass. She said, yeah, there's a piece in there. I can feel it. They ended up taking a scalpel and scraping and scraping and scraping, and then tweezers and then scalpel. Whoopie in the pack, how you doing? Great to see you too. Good evening, Whoopie. Well, Kevin Miller can time you out if you want Kevin to time you out. So. Do it, Kevin. It feels really good. Do it, Kevin. You ain't got a hair on your hiney, Kevin. Do it. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I'm doing better. Yeah. With great power comes great responsibility, Steve. There you go. Come for you at night. Yeah. I'm glad you're okay. Oh, God. Yeah. And steer your potatoes. I gotta get down to no, not turn the duct without stay like that's right. Free beer, Kevin. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta get down to the pantry. I haven't been down there in a few days. I gotta rotate potatoes down there. I got about, I don't know, 50 pounds of potatoes down there. I go down there and I'll spend 10, 15 minutes and I'll rotate them, turn them, move them. I got a fan blowing on them to keep them dry, move the air. It's on a timer. It runs like 6 hours a day.
Did James Black leave?
No, James is still here, I believe. Oh, Big Steve was timed out by Kevin Miller 1. Free beer. Those are 3 words like hearing. Free beer, Kevin. Yeah. See that, Kevin? Banana wine. I just took a small taste of it today. It doesn't have that much of a banana taste to it, but it does got the alcohol taste. That's right. That's right. Now you can get drunk as a monkey. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, he got put in the corner. He sure did. So. Welcome back, Timya. Yeah, just eat bananas while you're drinking it. That's right. But you should have rice checks tomorrow. Good morning or good evening, Jeff G. Nice to have you here. He still looks the same. Oh, she says Cheerios, Jeff. I guess you're eating Cheerios. Everybody's saying Cheerios. I'm a rice Chex guy. Actually, I like rice Chex. I like corn Chex. Had scrapple for breakfast. Hey, I got some gefilte fish if you're interested in that for breakfast there, Jeff. You're going to rap about the haters. What haters are that there, Timya? Huh? Damn. Goodbye. Ain't nobody here but haters. So. Kathy wins Cheerios for good. Sounds good for there you go. Okay. I don't know. I've never made it. I don't know how it's going to be. I can tell you right now, it's got a good alcohol flavor, and it's only been doing it for what, 4 days since Tuesday. So 5 days. I love her too, Tim. I do. Yeah. Yeah, one. That's right. Cheerios. I bought some chocolatey Lucky Charms with winter minty marshmallows. I actually took a handful of that today and I ate it, and it's pretty damn tasty. I'm going back to see if they got any more. I'll buy a few more boxes of that stuff. First of all, though, I got to run to the store and get some milk. Somebody has to go to the store and get milk. Kathy, two idiots. Oh, there you go. That's funny. You got to take him to work? You got to take him to work? Okay. Oh, I bet that is good. Gives you a little bit of a crunch. Right, Chex with yogurt. Yeah. But actually, Lori said cow out and milk, or come out and milk my cow. She only kicks every once in a while. Okay. It's because you're using cold hands, James. You gotta warm them hands up. And you go, hey baby, what you got a hanging down there? Hey baby, what you got a hanging down there? There you go. That's all you gotta do, James. uh, the things we talk about, that's right. Oh. That's the biggest reason why people get kicked from a cow or goat is because they got cold hands. You like checks you can cash? I know. That's the best checks to have there, Yankee. Yeah, I did. I just pantomimed my love life. Yep. Well, I'll put a story short there. There we go. If you, Kevin will understand what this is. He did plenty of it. You better lock up your taters. That's right. He'll just send Rocco after you there, Big Steve. You don't want any bit of Rocco. 140 pounds of pure meanness. All four legs, and he slobbers about 2.3 gallons of slobber a minute. So that's why my wife's laughing. That's right. But that's funny because Kevin got it. That's funny. You're a state worker. Oh, God, that's yeah. I told you he'd get it. Oh, that's funny. So you work out of by the Votech there, James, or someplace else? What's black and yellow and sleep six, a state truck? Well, around here, black and yellow would be a county truck. There you go. That's funny. We have orange state trucks around here. That way, when you're sitting still, they still look pretty. That is funny. Never heard that one before, Tim. That's right. You can't expect them shovels to stand by themselves. No. That's funny. Yeah. Oh man. Go to work in the morning, come back just as clean as you was from the day time you left, and you're more refreshed. You got more energy when you get home than you did before you went to work. No. That's that's right. That's right, Jeff. Uh, Orange and white construction barrel. Yep. That's the state flower around here. That was pretty funny stuff, man. I had to catch my breath, actually. Winter in construction. There's one or the other thing. It's tourist season. How come we can't shoot them? That's right. Yeah, them automakers, they come home clean too. They used to tell me how hard them guys worked at Delphi or at GM. And I call them liars. I said, what do you mean? We're not liars. We work hard here. Baloney. I used to go in all the time and I had to walk through and go to their tool room to get paperwork so I could haul roll-off boxes out. Sit right there, these guys be playing cards, not doing a damn thing, watching the machine, looking at it, wouldn't do anything. Guy running the tool room, he had an assistant that had an assistant. So he didn't do anything and his assistant doing anything, the bottom assistant did. Guy running the boiler room, he was a top man. Then they had a guy underneath him. You know what the guy underneath him did? He watched all the gauges. You know what else he did? He made the coffee. That's what they did all day. Millions of state workers out of work. You're right. That's funny. I'd like to have the money that the states spend on barrels, man. I would. These construction companies that go out and do road construction, they have hundreds of thousands of them barrels, and they're like $20, $25 a piece. You figure out that's a lot of money, man. Because I think in a mile, if you put one every 10 feet, that's what, 460, almost 500, right? 440, 440, 1220, 2440. Yeah. That's about 500 barrels in a mile. If they put them every 10 feet. That's right. That's all us old parts can talk about. Would you like to stand around the sidelines and listen there, Big Steve? 101 Lakes has a 500,000 acres. You just got to hate them. Right next to a lawyer's IRS and Lakers is a double bad. You're right. Barrels about $80 to $100 a piece. I don't know what they get for them. I was being, conservative at $20 a piece. I'm sure when you buy them in bulk, 1,000 at a time, I'm sure you get a better rate because it ain't got nothing but 5 pounds of plastic in it, so it don't cost nothing. Right, you're never coming back. Okay there, Big Steve. We'll see you later, brother. Have a good one. It's Brandy. Brandy, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. Yes, I'm feeling a little bit better. So, nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever, Brandy. By the way, James, tell your wife she's looking lovely as ever also. So. I know you ain't leaving for good. Hey, but remember, we still, yeah, he knows we still love him. Yeah, I went back there yesterday, and where I bled all over the carpet and stuff, they pulled up all them carpet squares and they threw that away, but they didn't clean up the glass. Isn't that nice of them? You know, I had on slippers, but what's the difference if I have on slippers or some kids got on flip flops? What's the difference? Not a damn thing. So, I did pick up the pieces of glass that were on the floor and I put them in my wallet and I got them in a piece of plastic here. Feeling better. Thanks for your comment on the video this morning. I understand we don't always agree. Not everybody agrees 100%. I don't agree with everybody. Everybody don't agree with me, and that's what makes it great. Everybody has their own opinions. Yes, I do have Twitter. It's under 568. Okay. Yeah. Sue the store and settle out of court for store credit. Yeah, that's right. Twitter. Iron Dog 63 or Grab a Dog 63, something like that. Twitter. I don't remember what it is, but I think it's Grab a Dog 63 or Grab a Dog. I think it's Grab a Dog. Twitter. Isn't that the one with the bird? There you go. I believe that's it. We just had a diesel generators, 2 items you're selling at the store. Okay, that's pretty cool. Asked this morning, but I had to leave to get help. You have a great night too there, James. Tell Lori I said hi. Thank you for being here. I don't know what's going on, Kenya, but I know. I told you before, you have to be respectful here. You and Golden Freddy, you're still here. You gotta listen. You gotta be respectful, or she's gonna end up just blocking you so you can't come back. Isn't she, Bobby? She's looking lovely as ever. She is. Yeah, she's still married to Keith, and she's going to tell you, unfortunately. She knows where her bread's buttered. There ain't nothing better. That's right. I don't think she had. You don't have Twitter, do you, Cap?
No.
No? I got Instagram too, but I can't tell you how to work it. Everybody said, get Instagram. So I did. I tried to post something on there, can't post nothing.
No, I just have Facebook. I don't do Twitter and all that.
All she has is Facebook. She don't do Twitter or Instagram or anything like that. Oh, you never heard what the damage was with the foot? I stepped on a piece of glass at the Goodwill, and they called the ambulance, and the ambulance looked at it. They actually stopped. They had this woman there that was shopping. She actually took my sock off and checked my foot, and she helped them get my stop the bleeding and stuff. Ambulance got there, they checked it and said, well, it really doesn't, you don't need to ride in the ambulance to the hospital. If you got a car, you can drive yourself or, have somebody take you. I said, well, my wife's coming. So Kathy took me up there after she went out, because we waited 42 minutes for them to, they told me on the way out the door, I said, hey, I need your insurance company so I can tell who to bill this to. Well, then they got all sorts of offensive. Well, you have to wait for an incident report before you can leave. Well, I'm glad I wasn't in the ambulance, because I would have had to wait 42 minutes for them to fill out the incident report, because she told me when she said that you have to sign it. So I waited for 42 minutes in a wheelchair at the front door, looking like I was a Walmart greeter. They finally brought it up after she went back here and yelled at him or complained to him, say, what's taking so damn long? Don't take that long to write a piece of paper out. It only took 2 seconds to get injured. It shouldn't take 42 minutes to write down the paperwork. All right, Kevin, you have yourself a great day. Take care. So, anyways, after 42 minutes, they brought it up, and I said, where do I sign? They said, oh, you don't have to sign. So if I'd have known that, I wouldn't even been here. So I took the incident report, went to the hospital. Yeah, good thing I wasn't bleeding to death. Went to the hospital. I gave them the incident report, told them who to charge to. They actually made 2 copies of the incident report and kept a copy so they could put it in a file, so they could put a footnote to charge Goodwill. Good night, Kevin. The other Kevin. That's right. Anyway, they come x-rayed my foot, and they give me a tetanus shot. They found a piece of glass in my foot, and they couldn't get to it, so they had to use a scalpel and go in there and scrape and scrape and scrape and scrape. And then they took a pair of tweezers in there, and they run it around, see if they could touch anything hard in there, and they couldn't find anything. They said they got it out. It was just a small piece, just a fragment of a piece of glass. So, they couldn't see it on whatever they wiped it on, the cloth that they were wiping their scalp on. They said it could be covered in blood, just, be a clump. So, yeah, right. Barely getting by. Yeah, right. I hear you talking. That's why this is a brand new store. But what got me is they did not pick up the glass. Hi, everybody. 63 years, like 425, April 13th, 2020, or 2019, sorry, 2019. Yesterday at 12:45, I cut my foot right here in this same aisle. And look, I'm at the Goodwill, and that is the same piece of the glass that was there yesterday. That's something. They couldn't pick it up. It's a shame. Hi, everybody. Yeah. All right, there, junkyard. Well, if you're not here, At least I won't be worried because I know you're not going to be around. So. I know, Bobby. And because of you, I'm missing my highway through hell. Your guys' safety is overriding my entertainment on the weather station. All right, there, Jeff. You have yourself a great night, man. Take care. You do an expose video on them? I'm going to do. I'm going to put this on my live stream as soon as I got to find my charger or my cord to go from here to it with an OSB end on it or whatever they call it. You know, the plug-in for your computer. Oh. I love you too, Kelvin. You take care, and I'll see you later. We'll see you Easter. Have a good night. Michael Trapson. That's oh. How you doing, Michael Trapson? Nice to have you here. Yeah, time me out, will you? Yeah, I'll be okay. It just boggles the mind that they picked up the bloody carpet squares, threw those away. I don't even know if they threw them away, if they threw them in a tub and threw cold water on them. But they told me they had hundreds of carpet squares in the back room. So they pulled those up, put in new carpet squares, and then just left the glass on other pieces of carpet. They never picked it all up. They never ran the vacuum there. Well, yeah, I was on blood thinners. A couple of years ago, if I was on blood thinners, I'd have probably bled to death because this thing was actually shooting right out of the hole. It was bleeding so hard. That's right. That happens off camera, Bobby. It ain't none of your business there, Michael. And Kathy is a moderator. No, that's why. But I'm sure she can show you in person if you'd like. But when I have no idea. I'm okay. Hi out. Yep, I know who you are. You're Timya or Golden Freddy, and you're probably the same person anyway. So I have no idea. You gotta be respectful. When after you keep touching on the same subject for 25 minutes and they tell you to stop and you don't wanna, then you call them haters. You know, something's gonna happen. Something's got to give. All right, you're not in it? Well, okay, then don't be in it. That's fine. You're more than welcome to stay. Allie Oakley, good evening. How are you doing? You're looking lovely as ever. Well, see, they called the ambulance, and the guy in the ambulance said, "Oh God," Allie wrote, "Christmas. I didn't get a Iron Dog. I didn't get a Christmas card from you. I'm butthurt, Allie Oakley." I'm sorry, Allie. I am so sorry. I'll have to have Kathy put you on the Christmas card mailing list. Oh. Bobby and Tammy sitting in a tree. That's right. Anyways, yeah. They said, after the emergency guys got there, and they treated me. I said, well, it's not that bad. You need an ambulance, unless you got no way of going there. And I said, my wife's coming, so you can either drive your car or she can, have her take him.
But you still should have went by ambulance.
So, maybe I should have, but then I'd hate to think I went to. I'd hate to think I went to the hospital in the ambulance and somebody they needed an ambulance and nobody was there to, and then I caught somebody.
What? A drug overdose?
Well, yeah, maybe somebody getting in an accident and somebody's life would be independent on the ambulance being there.
They have other ones. I'd have fell. I'd have went off. You actually look like a door greeter, is what you looked like.
I almost said welcome to Walmart several times, but I knew I was at Goodwill. Hi, welcome to Goodwill.
You're close.
I know. And that's a love-hate relationship between Allie and Tim, huh? They tried to sue you for breaking the door with your foot. Oh, that's pretty nice of them. Did you sue them back? The door rusted off the hinges. Oh, that was pretty cool. What'd you do? Open it up and it fell on you? No blood in the car. That's right. I got the WeatherTech mats, the WeatherTech plastic things in the car. My son-in-law got them out of he works for a car dealer, and they detail the car just like ours for trade-in. And when they do that, they take all the non-factory stuff out of it. And it had done WeatherTechs in there, and they're the same colors as our carpet. So he said, "Hey, I got them for you." They refused to pay your bill? Huh. Have a good night, Bobby. See you later. Enjoy your ice cream. Yeah, Amish butter ain't cheap. You're right, it ain't. If I could afford Amish butter, I wouldn't be eating any other kind of butter. But at $5 or $6 a pound, I can't afford it. Because most times it comes in a 2-pound roll, so it's like $11. $8 for a 2-pound block. That's pretty cheap. Like I said, it's $5 or $6 a pound here, and it's like you can only get it in a 2-pound block, so it's like $11 or something like that. Well, that's good. Did you get a little extra too? Good night, Kathy. I love you, honey. From Market Basket. I'd eat the wrapper also. That's funny. Oh, that was right before they went bankrupt? Yeah. I remember that because I went in there to one of the bread stores when they were going out of business, how I was buying Twinkies and Ho-Hos and all that other stuff for like 50 cents a box. Buy a whole truckload of stuff for like $10. I'd take it back to work, put some on the break room tables, and, come home with the rest of it. Hey,
What?
a second.
Yes, what?
You said you have to.
I have to go take your dad to work.
Now they're picking at the Stop and Shop. Huh.
I am gonna make him pump gas there.
Okay.
I've got to.
All right. You'll make your own. That's pretty cool. I can make butter. Butter, 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 butter. Just use heavy cream. You can make butter with heavy cream. YouTube it there, Allie. I'll show you how to do it. It's hard to find raw milk here because in this state everything has to be pasteurized. No, I don't have a tan. Not yet. Hey, I don't have a tan yet. I was out in the garden the other day working though. There you go. Put some cream in a plastic jar, strap it to the center of a four-wheeler, and take off. And that's the best part, the buttermilk. You're supposed to drink that straight down. You can make biscuits with the buttermilk. It is. Raw milk is the best, but you just can't find it here in the state of Michigan. All that stuff has to be pasteurized. Now, you can go to a farmer and buy raw milk, but you're only allowed to buy, I believe you're only allowed to buy 5 gallons a week or something like that. So there ain't too many farmers around here that'll sell you milk to begin with because most of them work for, have them big dairy farms. I want to make cheese and butter. Cheese and butter. Yeah, yeah. In most states, you can't even buy it from a farmer. So, and I ain't even so sure that you can buy the 5 gallons. Oh, it's snowing now. Now, if you've got a good KitchenAid mixer with a whisk on it, you pour the heavy cream into the uh, pitcher, run that whisk and beat it, and it'll turn it into butter. Drain off the liquid into a jar or into a cup or whatever, because that's buttermilk. And you can use that for biscuits or whatever you want. Take the butter, roll it into a ball, wash it, rinse it off. Sometimes you can soak it in cold water, they say, and then take it out. Um, then you can mix it, put it back in the mixer if you want. Get it down to room temperature, put some salt in it, and make your own salted butter. But yay, 75. The warmest she like is 60. That's because you got the warmest heart around, Allie, besides Grandma Doris. Who would be ringing the doorbell at 9:40 at night? Better have a good reason for ringing my doorbell at 9:40. Oh, the lady downstairs. Huh. Is that, he ain't got no key. Is that the woman that's in the pit? Take the lotion and rub it all over your skin. She hears you walking. There you go. You do some tap dancing. You're sleepy? Well, you only got another hour. JD is keeping the couch from floating. Well, that's good. That's right. Linda Slurpee. That's right. She's Slurpee. I need a Slurpee. Oh, I actually made some pretty good beef stroganoff tonight. It actually come in pouches. I made 3 pouches, and then I added, because they never add enough stuff to it. They always make it so it's so sloppy and soupy and all that other stuff. So I added about, 3/4 of a pound of noodles to it, because it already had noodles in it. So I added about 3/4 of a pound of noodles to it. And then about halfway through the cooking process, I put a great big tablespoon of mushroom powder in there and cooked that in there. Made a world of difference. Y'all need to get you dehydrators and start doing you some mushrooms and make you some mushroom powder. No, the mushroom powder is just like garlic powder or onion powder or anything like that. You put it in your soups, your stews, your meatloafs, and stuff like that. You don't, you never see it. It's a powder. You just get the flavor. I hate mushrooms too, but it's not the taste I hate, it's the texture I hate. I mean, I will eat them, but I just, for the longest time, it took me 50 years almost to get over the texture. Um, but since I got sick, I was pretty much basically ordered to eat mushrooms as much as possible because it's got so many health benefits, and so much protein and all that other stuff in it for you. But if you took some mushrooms and you dehydrated them, go get you some fresh mushrooms, get you a dehydrator because you can use it for anything, carrots, celery, whatever. Yeah, that's right. Make some Wiener Schnitzel and some German chocolate cake. But anyways, you take the dehydrator and you slice up some mushrooms after you wash them, pull the stems out, and just watch my mushroom video because I did it. You dehydrate them, then you put them in a food processor and grind them down to a powder, and you put them in a jar. I put them in a bag for a day because I want to make sure when they're done that there's no moisture in them. So you'll check The next day, when you go to put them in a bag, you'll be able to see if there's any clumping. If there's any clumping, you know it's still wet. And if there's any big pieces, then you cut the end of the bag open, put it in your jar, and just let it flow out into your jar and put a lid on it. It is a good idea. I do it with tomatoes. I make tomato powder. I make onion powder, mushroom powder. I just planted a bunch of garlic, and if I have as much garlic as I'm hoping to get, I'm probably going to be making garlic powder too. That's right, homemade cream of mushroom soup. I made mushroom broth about a month ago or whatever, a month and a half ago, and I canned that. I made chicken broth and canned it. I made ham broth and canned it. Yep. The last bit of onions I did, I had 24 pounds of onions. I sliced them all up. Then I dehydrated them. And when I got done, 24 pounds of mushroom or onions made 1 quart jar of dehydrated onion powder. You may say, well, that's not a lot. A quart jar of dehydrated onion powder is a lot. Give you a tour. I'll do another pantry video. I got onion sets down there right now that's got onions, the stems on them 2 foot tall. They're down there because it's dark. I'm going to plant them in my garden. In one of the other raised bed garden as soon as I can get out there and get it done. How long? It depends on how much you use. I've had mushroom powder, that I did, and I had it in a jar for 3 years. Lasted that long. Onion powder, same way. I've had it for 2 or 3 years. They don't go bad. You'll eat an onion like an apple? Some people do, the sweet onions. So. Tomato powder. I do green peppers, bell peppers, red peppers. Do them all. I don't make powder out of the bell peppers, out of the sweet bell peppers. I don't do that, but I make them in slices or pieces, and then when I want to make egg bake or an omelet or something, I'll throw them in some water, put it in the microwave, heat up the water till it gets hot, and let them sit in that for 20 minutes, and then after they've reconstituted, I'll throw them in the omelet or the egg bake. I bet they are. I just planted probably around 120 cloves of garlic. So if each one of them, if every one of them come up, and I got 8, I got a bulb of garlic on it, which I think is 8 or 10 on a clove or on a bulb of garlic. That's going to be a lot of garlic. All right, Allie, you have yourself a great night. Take care. We'll see you later. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Tell Doris I said hi, and she is looking lovely as ever. She is the dew that's resting on the flowers from the moonbeams hitting it. She is just glistening in the sunshine of the moon. Sweet dreams. That's right. In fact, I'm going to call it quits here too, because I have to go to the little boy's room. And I might as well end the live stream and then use the facilities. But you all have a great day. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. I really do. I appreciate your comments, your thoughts, your concerns. I really I have a good time when we all get together. Y'all have a great night. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace. Stay safe, stay warm, stay dry. And we will catch you tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard if you are so inclined to join me. Have a great night, everybody.